Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Nnamdi Kanu have decided to clear the air once and for all over what is going on in the DOS, what is going on amongst and within the family of indigenous people of Biafra, and he did that very vehemently, giving a strong warning over what is going on. And of course his lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor have decided to convey the message exactly how Nnamdi Kanu has said it, and is telling people to really desist from what they're doing right now. But before we go into the news proper to find out exactly the message being sent via his lawyer to the people of indigenous people of Biafra and the supporters worldwide, would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. We'll update on our today's routine visits to our respectable and ardent client, Nnamdi Kanu, at the headquarters of the DSS Abuja. This is coming from Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Well, this is the press release. Our full team of lawyers visited our client, Nnamdi Kanu, for a mandatory pre-hearing interaction. Recall that Onyendu's matter was adjourned to the 10th of November 2021 for the hearing of our preliminary objection challenging the jurisdiction of the court to conduct hearing on the 7-count amended frivolous charge filed by the federal government of Nigeria. Processes have been exchanged by the parties, ostensibly clearing every doubt as to whether the application will be heard or not on this 10th day of November 2021. Our client, Nnamdi Kanu, was fully and comprehensively briefed on all the legal strategies to be adopted in demystifying the smokescreen charge and other compelling legal methodology that will hasten his unconditional release from custody. Onyendu was very much delighted, and in his usual practice, he participated actively in the legal discourse and pertinently made his well-informed input to our contributions. Our client, Nnamdi Kanu, noted with displeasure and rude shock the obviously false narrative being peddled by those whose primary intention is to cause mischief. And to cause mischief, on that note, he specifically directed that we should inform those who care to listen that neither the trio of Mazi Kanuata Kanu, Caroline Okorafor, Madam Nnanya Anya, nor any other person in the DOS, that's Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra, was instrumental to his abduction in Kenya and subsequent extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. Onyendu warned those mischievously purveying these fake news to desist forthwith and accordingly issue a retraction to the effect of this damaging blackmail to the trio of Kanuata Kanu, Nnanya Anya, and Caroline Okorafor, and this must be done without further ado. He was very emphatic on discipline and, more importantly, C&C. Onyendu thanked you all, millions of his supporters and followers, for your peaceful conduct so far and implored you all to keep it up and never derail. He also enjoined you, his followers, to shun distraction of any kind. Onyendu is very much strong in his conviction and have remained unshaken, believing most strongly that he will regain his freedom soon because he has not committed any offense known to law. Our client, Nnamdi Kanu, is not oblivious of the antics of his distractors, who are desperately working day and night to enthrone confusion and destroy all he has labored for years to build. To that end, he advised his followers to remain more vigilant now than ever. He emphasized that this is indeed perilous times. Onyendu is immensely grateful for your uncommon solidarity so far, particularly your prayers, which has remained hugely impactful. It is not taken for granted at all. He prays that your sacrifices will be handsomely rewarded by Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama. Onyendu further expressed his disappointment over those who opened several accounts, deceitfully acting as his fans, disciples, and mouthpiece, which avenues they are now conveniently employed in dishing out orders and counter orders. This is in parentheses actually. Apparently orders inimical to the interests of his peaceful followership and movement. He shall have a word for them in the fullness of time. Our client Nnamdi Kanu is firm and very ready, prepared for Wednesday's court outing, even as he urges you all to embark on intensive prayers and possible fast for another fruitful outing on this date. You will see him live once again come Wednesday, 10th of November 2021. We, the legal team, will not conclude without thanking you all for your love, your prayers, and solidarity. It has been impactful too. We must acknowledge the fact that the conduct of those who were in court at the last hearing date in solidarity with our client, Nnamdi Kanu, was exceedingly impressive, and we have it on record that every person arrested by the overzealous Nigerian security agents were all released same day following our prompt intervention. We are encouraging those coming again on Wednesday to witness this proceeding to maintain same decorum and conduct themselves in a calm and peaceful manner as always, because it is your right to be in court and observe the proceedings. Our only challenge in the prevailing circumstances stems from the fact that not everybody will be permitted access into the courtroom on this day. And for those that will not be allowed entrance into the court premises, we encourage you to be peaceful and civil as usual. Our eyes are always on you all. Even when addressing the court, our ears are always on ground. Please note that it shall all end in praises soon, because Chukwu Okike Abiama is always on the throne. Thank you all and remain blessed. Umu Chineke. Signed, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Esquire, lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra. Bakam, he has said it all and is making a subtle swap on some persons. We keep saying this. When we say this, some persons call me out severally. When DOS gives order and somebody goes behind and gives order, I believe that DOS is created by Nnamdi Kanu, and one way or the other they are speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. And if you watch the way DOS are behaving, you will notice that they're very careful so that they don't give them that tag violent group. But some other persons will say, we move. I'm not against it. It's your choice. It's your belief. But I believe that the whole world is watching. You got to be very careful the kind of directives you give that does not make it look as if you are exactly what the government is saying you are. So anybody who gives DOS gives an order, another person counters it, and with things that look like as if it's coming from Nnamdi Kanu, then you should be very careful. And I think Nnamdi Kanu is seeing some things that some persons are really not seeing very clearly. Let's go wrap it up. Let's miss that comment section. Please no hate words. This is actually coming from his lawyer, and I guess he's actually speaking exactly the words Nnamdi Kanu told him to speak. Let's interact. What's your take? Do you